Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. So in the last episode we went to the nether, although it messed up quite a lot. I had a lot of difficulties with the last episode. We found some diamond, we got some glowstone and everything. We made this transmutation tablet and I couldn't figure out how to use it. So I started playing around with it and I actually went hunting for more diamonds and I found 3, which was handy. So I found out that in order to have something appear in this area, you have to first put it into this area. So you can't just plop it in there and search for it and then transmutate it. You actually have to discover it and put it in here before, which is why stuff only I put into here was appearing on there. So if I put my rubies in here now, I can actually craft a diamond by using 8 of these rubies, because they have an EMC value of over 8,000. I know it's 9,000, but whatever. And a diamond has an EMC value of exactly the same. So basically, that's what I've discovered. And in order to have cobblestone come up, I'm gonna have to put that in there, and put an iron ingot in there, and put a chicken in there. So basically, I'm just gonna put. Okay, you can't do it with the philosopher's stone. Put a torch in there. I'm just going to do it with everything I can. And I'll be back in a minute when I've done it all. Okay, so I put a bunch of stuff in, and I realised you can't actually do it with industrial craft items. I think it's that. I don't know. Basically, this only works with vanilla stuff, I think, and the equivalent exchange stuff. So if I tried to put in some uranium, it just goes straight back into my inventory. Look, it just it won't accept it because it's not compatible with the mod. It hasn't given it a value because obviously it's not part of the mod. They didn't account for it. So when somebody figures out a way to make these work together, that'll be quite neat. But until then, you can't. And same with ores as well. Like I've got some gold ore, and it won't do that. So yeah, and tin ore and such. So that's a neat thing to know. Let's put all this back. Okay, so that's all sorted out. And basically, now I need a better source of power, because as you can see, coal gets used up very quickly. It's very inefficient, and I keep having to mine lots of it, and it's just it takes forever to mine that much coal. I've spent hours searching for coal and building up and getting it go through here because it's just ridiculous. So I'm going to need some sort of solar panel or wind farm or something. So let's have a look and see what we can actually make that generates power. Okay, so I was looking at the wiki, and what I needed was the windmill, although in reality it would be called a wind turbine or I don't know, wind farm or something like that. But I also need a bat box. Now the recipe this is giving me is slightly different to the one I saw, which is completely odd and throwing me off. But we'll go with what I read, because I'd rather trust what I read and see if that happens. But first I'm going to show you something neat. If I have the philosopher's stone equipped and press C, ta-da, I've got a crafting bench. So I've always got a crafting bench with me, so it's pretty handy to have. Also, what I'm doing now is I'm making copper ore, some copper dust and tin dust, because I want to move some of my machines around, but if I break them with a pickaxe, they will break and just give me a machine block, and I do not want that. And I left this machine on, so all my tin I've just is being smelted. So I'm just going to put that into the box. And I'm going to turn this off, so then it won't. Damn it! Then it will not smelt into the bars, which is what I do not want. I need the dust, alright, so give me the dust. Damn it, I hate it when that happens. So I'll be back in a minute when I've got my dust. So my tin is nearly done, well, the first bit, and you know, the rest will do whilst I'm talking about this. So if I take my copper, I think it works this way, and do that, I get bronze dust, which is really, really handy. And for bronze dust, well, bronze dust can be smelted into bronze, obviously. So that will smelt into bronze, and then I'll just take the rest of my tin. Actually, what I can do is I can put bronze in here. So yeah, bronze has given me the options. So now if I put, I don't know, how much EMC own? No, let's put, I don't know, let's see what's expensive. I don't really care about rubies because I've got lots of them. So if I put a ruby in there, and bronze isn't worth that much actually. So there we go. I've got 6 bronze from that, so that was quite handy. So yeah, 6 bronze equals 1 ruby. That's not too bad actually. Any more in there? 3 more. So what I can do with this is I can make a wrench, and what this allows me to do is basically move stuff and rearrange stuff without breaking these into machine blocks. So if I use a pick to break this, it will turn into a machine block, and that's just wasted a whole lot of resources. But if I use this, it will completely, you know, it'll remove it as is, which is very handy. The next thing I need to make is a bat box, and it's going to be, I can't remember how to make it, so this will be interesting, but I know I need copper wire. I've got 9, I'm going to need more, so let me take my rubber. So 3 batteries, copper, and apparently wood. And there's my bat box. So the recipe was a bit wrong in this because it it told me something different, and I did not like that. So where's my bat box? Bat box. It sounds like something Batman should have. So here it is, and let me just plonk this down somewhere handy. Well, to be honest, I don't need that crafting bench in the middle now, and don't need the torches. So it would be ideal to have this in the middle, and the output could go underneath the floorboards. So I have no idea which is. I think that's. I don't know. What's the input and output? It just looks really crap. Anyway, let's see if my wrench. If I right click, okay, it breaks it. I have no idea where the middle is anymore. And if I left click, I have no idea. Maybe this mod is confusing, man. What if I just? Okay, so it is what I think it is. So basically, this allows me to store power, and then reuse it in the output, which I believe that is the output. But for some reason, when I right click, it doesn't change the. Oh, there it does. Okay, so if I right click again, alright then, so that is the output. So what I'm going to do is just dig a hole underneath it and change the output to underneath. So now all my cables and stuff can be led underneath the floor, which is always handy. And now I'm completely stuck. See, this is why I was kind of worried about doing this mod, is because you know, it's a lot of discovering and a lot of editing for me, and I don't know if you find it entertaining, and I don't know how long-winded it is either, so we'll find out. But let's take my, this is my generator. Yeah, it's got coal in it, it's already got power in it, but it's not a lot. Let's take my generator and just put it next to my bat box for a second. And hopefully, if I just put a tad of coal in, it should be, see the power levels going up, which is brilliant. Yay, power level. And that will store it in here. Let's see what one bit of coal actually gives me in terms of power. So 1 coal equals 4,000 power. That's not bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to link it under the floorboards to here. The thing with copper wire is that it... Oops, wrong one. Is that it's, you know, the different kinds of wire have different ways of transporting the power. So copper wire is not too bad, but it loses charge over distance. It can have it's like basically like current and voltage. You know, it can have a high voltage but a really low current, or vice versa. And copper's kind of like the middle, and then there's the diamond stuff which has awesome everything. Let me get my copper cable. But for now, all I have is copper, so basically I'm going to be using that. And I'm just going to link this up, so don't mind me. So hopefully what we have now is this bat box is using its stored power to power... Oops. to power the extractor if I need it, and the macerator. So let's just... Have I got any ore on me? No, so let's just take some gold ore because it's quite valuable, and put it in there, and ta-da! Yep, see, it's working. So it's actually being powered by the bat box, and the power level's going down. So if I put more coal into here, oops, that way, it should generate power and store it, but we're actually generating more power than we're using over there, so this is gonna fill up, you know, a bit slower but not too slow. So this is actually more efficient than having just a generator going, because a generator would just use all the power on one thing and you're wasting that coal. But now it gets stored and then you can use a bit more, but it's still, you know, coal is expensive and we do not like expensive sources of stuff. Hopefully this is going to get smelted and into there as usual. But of course now we have the issue of wind turbines. So that's what I wanted to do next, and I'll need to find out how to make them again. Or a windmill. So I need a generator and iron ingots, which is... that's not hard to make. The only thing is, to make a machine block, to make a generator, I believe you need refined iron. So it'll be... let's see if I can just do one bit and put it in transmutation table and see if I can just transmutate it, which will be very handy. So, okay, so refined iron doesn't have an EMC value. Okay, so I'm going to have to go with this. So let's take half of these and refine them, because I'm going to need them anyway to make my machine block. And now to... why do I do that? Make the thing I need, a furnace, and then it was a battery. So there's my generator. I made a bunch of batteries, by the way, and then I needed just a normal iron ingot. So let's take a bunch of those. 1, 2, there we go, and generator. Boom! So that's a windmill. So I'm going to put this on the roof, and it's only going to be one, which is not the, you know, not the best way to do things. How do I connect this up? Do I have to, like, look? Damn it! Smash the window, I guess. So this should be an input, and now I'm going to go up real high, and hopefully this will work, because I really have no idea what I'm doing. and put it up there. So that's very noisy. Again. So it's my hope that this is now powering the bat box, but I don't know how much power it's producing. So let's use this and do my silver, because that's the most I have. Where have you gone? So let's macerate some silver. So it should be using the power, but it's also going back up because yes, that's working. So that's generating power for us. So now at the moment I have no need for this generator. Wait, let's wait until the generator's power runs down first, because this actually acts as a battery as well. So once it's drained all of this, we'll see. So generators used it all up, and now that is slowly going down, but it's also going up. So we're actually consuming more power than we're generating right now. But if I connect another wind, if I can easily make another wind turbine with this one. So let's get rid of that. Open up my philosopher's stone after I got some iron. So just put my generator in the middle with iron ingots. It's my other windmill. And now you connect it up with my copper cable. Maybe I need a lot more. So I'm going to make a bunch more generators, and we'll see if all of them put together it will make us enough power. So we can, it's still going down, and ideally we want it to be generating a lot, but later on I'd like to upgrade that bat box. Oh crap, he's gonna totally destroy my lab. How do I deal with that asshole? Because look, he's blowing up shit. Oh look, he's got half my... I hate ogres. This is what destroyed half of my house last time. You jerk. Bring it on, bitch. I've got... Oh, so it's actually pretty easy to beat up. Okay, there's a werewolf somewhere. I ain't sticking around to find out. I need to fix my lab. Jerk. So, I need to replace the walls with something that will not blow up. But, okay, so let's put these two on. And, obviously, turn the sound down again. And let's see if I'm actually generating more power. So it's still going down. I've got a feeling that the other ones I'm putting on aren't actually working. So I'm going to find out how to use these properly. And I guess I'll see you again soon. This has been an interesting learning experience for me. So I'll find out how to sort it all out. Anyways, look, see, that gets a bit darker, so hopefully that won't blow up along with that. But anyways, take care guys, and thanks for watching.